So you got OT3 now, but how did the whole like OT project come about from the beginning?
It started off like in 2010 with I had a CD called OT. I was initially going to put out, and then we started working with UK Overstead. That's where it initially kind of built it up with the whole series and everything.
Yeah.
Like
You just started acting, innit?
Yeah.
Had a camera of our own as well.
Yeah, we had our own camera. UK obviously was like working closely with us, and then that's like pretty much started it. It pretty much started from the first video from Schooler and Blade, Afghanistan.
Yeah.
After that, like, built up more relationship, and then Blade done the first tune, which was the intro, and then we kind of worked it from there.
Okay, and like I noticed there's always been a storyline, like you said, from the first series. Like, was that something you thought about doing on purpose, or is it just happened like naturally?
So what it was is UK obviously come to me saying like, do you know what? Obviously everyone's just doing videos, and stuff, and we should kind of like try something different, innit? So I was like, yeah, do you know what? I don't mind. Let's try something and see how it goes. So it's really everything. The whole first OT was like kind of a work in progress. Like, it wasn't really structured or planned like that. It was more of like everyone's creativity came together and it kind of built the first OT. And
it worked, kind of thing. Like, you've sold all 3 of them, haven't you?
Yeah.
And like, how would you say it's like developed over the series as it got like better and better in terms of numbers and sales and whatnot, or has it been like averaged out or got worse?
No, do you know what it is? When we first started selling, when the first OT came out, there wasn't really doing iTunes. UK music wasn't really on. It wasn't even really that many media channels as there is now. Like, I don't think there was a GR. Maybe, I'm not sure if there was a GR. I think actually there was a Gram Daily, but everything was fresh when we started doing it. So
it was Media Massacre.
Yeah, it was more Media Massacre and those type of people. So it was more printing copies and going to shops. Like, we would. So
hard copies are still in fashion.
Yeah, these times was all about hard copies. There wasn't really no digitals or nothing like that. Everything was all hard copies. So we would have like a relationship with Ruthless. He was like the hard copy king. He distributed everywhere. So Ruthless would phone me up, say like, oh, I need 200.
Wow.
Whatever. I'll call, press up 200. Go up there, give him, he pays me. I might get a phone call from Dark and Cold. So it was more just out there with actual hard copies and pushing it out there. We had a next guy used to go out there, Low. He used to give hard copies out as well, distribute them to different places as well. So this was more grinding, like just out there giving hard copies out or selling hard copies.
How many would you say that you sold, like from the first one?
The first one, I would have to work it out as in it was, you get like 2,500 like little boxes of them little cards. So you know you put your CD slips in and everything, and I've got no more. So
over 2,000 of them.
Yeah,
from the wow.
From the first one. That's like over a period of time though. This is us just printing out, giving shots and stealing with demands and stuff.
Yeah. How hard was it, or how hard has it been to kind of get all these different types of artists? Like, because I know, like, even trying to contact them to get interviews and madness sometimes. Blades and Tefs and Timbar and all these guys, like, because they're busy doing other stuff or whatever. Just generally, how hard is it to kind of get them on multiple tunes and even get 3 albums out of them?
No, do you know what it is? It's more of a situation where like they're like my brothers, like they're all like my friends and stuff. Like I see them on a more day-to-day basis. We all even be doing music.
Yeah.
We might just go out. Everyone might go for a drink. I might link Squidder, go do something. I might link Blade. Yeah, we might all be together. So it's not really an issue.
It's not hard.
It's not really a thing on phone. You say, oh, do you want to drop on my tune? Like, it's like we're brethren. We're like working towards the same cause, so it's not really an issue. Coming more. It would be an issue if it was probably someone from outside the camp.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really interact with on a day-to-day basis or chat to like that.
And how long would it take, or would you say it took, like, to record each of the 3 projects?
Okay, I'll say OT1, that was probably the fastest because that was just, everything was just brand new and spontaneous. There weren't no guidelines, so it was like, oh, tune, cool, we're on this, tune, cool, yeah, I like this song, I don't like this song, right. And it kind of came together.
Yeah.
Like, that's how that process worked off, and then we're working off the videos as well. So that was more, I'd never really kind of plan out the whole time process of that. It was more of we're working towards something.
Yeah.
Finished up, wrapped it up, and going on.
Yeah.
More of the second OT, I don't think I put as much time as I could have.
Why would you say that was?
I was working more on bags and boxes at the time, so I kind of stopped working on OT, and then after I kind of wanted to release for me, so I kind of hurried up the process and just kind of rushed with it.
Okay.
Well, with the third OT, I've been working it for like 2 years. I just took my time, changed up made it exactly how I wanted it to be before I put anything up.
And would you say like, which one would you say is your best series out of all three? Would you say the third one's the best or?
So I like the third one because I like the way everyone came together. I like the way there's no tracks on there. No one's on an individual track. Everyone is on that. It's all features.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a track with Blade, Youngs, Squilla, K. You might have a tune with Blade and Youngs. Might have a tune with Youngs and Squilla. Might have K and Blade. Like it's all mixed up. And I like the whole work process of that because it's like everyone coming together and working off each other.
Yeah.
But number one, it's just like. Just the way it just all planned out, I like number one still. But number three,
would you say this is the last one of the series, or are you gonna continue?
I don't know, you know. I don't know. I have a clue.
When you are recording these guys, yeah, like, do you do it in a particular fashion, or is it just kind of spontaneous? And who would you say is the most difficult to record with?
Do you know what it is? I'm not gonna lie, I'm lazy. I taught everyone how to record themselves. I can't take credit for sitting down and recording. I hate that, man. I'm just like, look, this is how you record. This is whatever.
So what? Blade, Tef, and all of them man have recording credits here on yeah.
Just the whole line. More time I just like, hey, look, just got this. Work, cool.
What, so you saying you can get Blade in now, yeah, he can turn on the computer and he's got rhythm, he's going to record himself, he's can.
You can leave Blade in the studio by himself, we'll make a beat.
Make a beat from scratch. Everything.
And then you sell it and collect the beats. Nah. Sick. And like,
Blaze helped you on the tune still, but I'm not going to say what tune it is.
What, he helped you produce it?
Yeah, he actually has.
What? Nah, you're due to recruit him, bro. Blade's now officially Hill Productions.
He's sick. He can produce still.
Well, so the first one, obviously, you sold hard copies. The second one, it went into the iTunes chart. How well did that one do in the iTunes chart?
I think that went to number 4 in the rap charts, but like 90 in all the rounds.
90?
Yeah.
Wow. So the new one is basically...
It's
just taken over in time. Why would you say that is? Just because everybody... like, yeah.
I personally believe it's just from the working of the first one and the second ones. It just built it up to giving people like a certain type of expectation of what's kind of coming. So
yeah,
like so if you bought the first one, you'll buy the second one. Or if you bought the first one, you like the first one, you probably tell your friends. So they might go on to buy the second one. If they like the second one, then they might I might have a CD. I'm like, hey, listen to this. You might like it. Listen to it, pass it on. I really believe it's all word of mouth that makes it grow and trend.
Yeah. And like, it's now like almost a brand. Could you see yourself taking it like to clothing and other...
Clothing. Everyone's doing the clothing kind of thing. I don't think that's really my my thing still to do with clothing. I more want to kind of get more artists out and more new artists and bring through like more people.
Yeah, because that like that's one thing I've noticed about you in particular and your whole production team. Like you've worked with Blade and Tef and all of these guys, but you was working with them in a time when they weren't necessarily... Well, Blade's been popping, so Blade and Tef as well. But then like there's other guys like Squilla and even Scrooge and
even, you know, it's so mad.
Even Mental K and that, you know, like even 6-7, all the rest of them. Like you've worked with guys from when they're kind of grassroots and now, like they're now household names. They can hold themselves, kind of thing. Yeah. Is that something that you
see with Squilla? Squilla's been like, I used to listen to Squilla.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Like, he's kind of, but he's underrated.
No, definitely.
You go back, you could find stuff from Squilla from like maybe 2004.
He used to do grime, innit?
Yeah, he used to do grime as well.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So he's been there. Like, he's always someone I thought like was a good artist and stuff. So, but with him, I always thought like he doesn't kind of put his stuff out
regularly enough.
Yeah, he's not consistent enough. That's why he hasn't kind of grafted over the years, the kind of following that Tef and Blade has.
Yeah,
but he's proper still.
Yes.
Come to me and said to me, Des, nah, it's that time again, man, you get me? You need to do this music thing, you get me? We'll be chilling, watching YouTube and that, you get me? Yeah.